Joining us now is economic strategist and wealth manager for Scarlet Oak Financial, Francis Stacy. Francis, good morning to you. Let's talk trade. President Trump has now inked a handful of those deals. You got the EU, the UK, Vietnam, Japan, the Philippines, a framework with China. From your perspective, how successful has this trade war been so far, and do you like what it means for our economy?
Well, it is certainly headed in the right direction. And yes, it is good for Americans. It's good for our local industry. And all of this investment that he's pulling in from the Middle East, and now this, over $1 trillion from the EU in energy and defense, is, helping the U.S. middle class and manufacturing get boosted in a new unit of time, which is important because the wealth gap has really taken over in this country, where you have the super wealthy and then 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck and they are struggling. So he's trying to rebuild that manufacturing base and rebuild that middle class. And this is certainly momentum in the right direction.
And under this plan, that he's trying to bring to fruition, you bring up that 60% of Americans who are living paycheck to paycheck. How long until this changes the game for them and those families?
Really hard to say. A lot of it has to do with credit. A lot of it has to do with the fact that they are living off of credit cards and those onerous interest rates that are occurring. But certainly this boosting these manufacturing bases, there's going to be a lag, but certainly the employment's going to remain strong. It's going to be interesting to see the jobs number on Friday. It's going to be interesting to see what the Fed does on Wednesday. We've got some earnings going. So people who own stocks and assets are doing well. There will be a lag, but eventually the idea is to get, the companies that are being boosted by investments, foreign investments, and being, protected by these tariffs to, of course, increase hiring. So it's hard to say. We'll just have to watch the numbers.
Yeah, and he's still riding high off his latest EU deal from the weekend. As we've been mentioning, he wraps up his Scotland trip today. On Monday, the NASDAQ and S&P, again, closing at record highs with the Dow slightly lower. Where do you see the markets going from here, especially as we inch toward the uncertainty of Friday?
Yeah, I think that the market is going to continue higher unless it has a supreme catalyst to reverse. And the thing about it is that the worst case scenario is Liberation Day. And all of these deals that are coming in are better than the worst case scenario. So, for instance, he had threatened up to 50% tariffs on the EU. They're coming in at 15. And so Wall Street has these calculators. And the funny thing is there was increased volatility around Liberation Day, but because some of these deals haven't been finalized over the months, you haven't really been able to plug in that calculation. So as these calculations are being plugged in from the sell-off earlier this year, this is better than expected. So unless we have some kind of a credit event or some kind of massive news happening, I see the markets drifting higher on this.
Yeah, and just lastly, before I let you go, as I mentioned with Tom right before you, the White House seems to be standing firm on Friday. They're not going to move the goalpost again on a tariff deadline. I'm just curious how many countries out there you think are willing to play chicken, with the White House and not come forward with a best and final deal, and what that does to things.
Yeah, that is an excellent point. I think the more deals he gets under his belt, there will be more extraneous pressure on other countries to do deals and to capitulate. And the one thing I would have to say about Trump is he is persistent. So this is such a win because now China, now Europe is buying our energy. And now he's, making deals with these major players, and China is going to start losing leverage by trying to get other countries around the world on their side, basically. And that's going to put even further pressure on them to do a deal. And of course, that is the big deal that, investors are waiting for.
Everybody's watching China. I'm also curious to see what happens with Russia and those secondary tariffs as well. Francis Stacy, thank you so much for your time and expertise this morning. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein.